big stag up here. Mark went around to circle around just to see if he could push him through the eucalyptus here. He's a really big stag. He comes, it's Jurassic. Here he is right there, right there. He's coming, he's coming. Look at that stag. Oh well, cool looking critter anyway. If you're a hunter, when you think of New Zealand, you think of these gigantic, these impossibly mega stags that roam this island. I mean, it's amazing how they produce this. It's really become the brand of New Zealand these days.
Beautiful stag.
The red stag roar here at Poronui starts pretty much around the 20th to the 25th of March and will go to the 15th of April. There's a lot of noise around, the red stags are fighting. It's a very exciting time to hunt.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. What a beast, look at that thing. Golly. That was just insane. That's just got antler coming out of antler coming out of antler. It's like a Photoshop creation or something. Whew, what a playground, man. Incredible. If you think about a true Jurassic Park, it's really New Zealand. I mean, this is an island nation where nothing really existed. I think there was a bat and there was a rat, frankly, in terms of the mammals on the island. And that was it. Otherwise, it was just a palette, a volcanic island. So it became this ideal palette to grow gigantic animals of any variety. And it's about the same distance as Africa, and in many cases, you can take more species here than you can even in Africa. So it's become a great destination for a lot of hunters that are looking to expand their hunting horizons, and why not? We're nestled on the North Island's stunning Taharua Valley with Poronui, New Zealand, this country's premier outfit for extraordinary hunting, fishing, and travel experiences. And here, yet for another taste of Kiwis culture, is world-renowned sculptor Steve LeBlanc, who's back in this amazing place in pursuit of the sublime Sika deer.
And the Sika deer are probably one of the most underrated trophies anywhere in the world. I personally find them to be 2 to 3 times as challenging as a fallow deer or the red stag. They remind me a lot of an old elusive white-tailed buck. They're smart, they're wary, they just have a very cautious nature about them. They're a beautiful deer.
We're able to give a roar, get one coming out of the bush to us.
It's a nice 8-pointer down there, Steve. He's just squealed at us.
Fortunately, it wasn't quite what we were looking for, Steve, so we had to pass up on him. Steve would have shot him in a heartbeat because it was a brilliant set. But
He's a good Sika stag, and for most guys he'd be right up there, but you know, we're just looking one for a little bit more width today, Steve, so, to sort of give the contrast to the one you've shot previously.
Steve's chased these elusive spotted deer before, taking a massive buck that will be tough to top this time around.
Yeah, you just take him when you're ready.
that's it. You dropped him on the spot. Good shooting, man.
All right,
That's great. It's a good Sika.
Real tall, had great point length and everything, was just super about him. The only thing he was lacking was spread. So this time when I spoke with Andrew, I said, you know, I'd like to really shoot something that's got some real bow to it, and so that's what we're looking for.
What do you?
I've really got the Sika bug now. They are without doubt more challenging than red stags.
He's a really nice 8-pointer, Steve, but again, he's a little narrow. We're looking for a wide one this year. So.
There he goes.
These Sika are quite special animals. They can only be hunted in the North Island, whilst they were liberated in the South Island about the same time. They never held there, and they have performed very well and bred on very nicely here in Poronui and other parts of the North Island.
Look at that one, John. What do you think about that one? The one that just stepped out right there.
Yeah, straight up, Steve, he's a pretty good Sika. It catches your eye because he's got a really nice bow shape going on. He's got really good tine length as well. Excellent brows on him. He's got very good lowers. I don't know if you noticed, but on his left side, he was missing a second. You know, sometimes they're fading with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to turn down a stag like that sometimes in the first instance, but he did give me a good look at him. You hear him?
Yeah. just listening to those stags and
Yeah.
just listening to the Sika deer
Yeah.
and listening to the fallow bark. I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's just great hunting.
I'm in unspoiled New Zealand with Steve LeBlanc, who's pursuing monster Sika deer while I'm gunning for a gold medal red stag, the long-standing master of these rugged mountains.
Red deer were first introduced into New Zealand in the 1890s, but they did very well here in New Zealand.
They were protected for a number of years, as you could understand, and then eventually released in certain parts of New Zealand throughout both islands.
And they've just thrived across this island. There's no predators here, there's no winter kill, so they get on this island, lush grass, I mean, rich volcanic soils producing mineral-rich vegetation for them to grow to epic size, and they just flourish out here. And it's one of those things where you look at this landscape now and you can't even imagine New Zealand without stags, without fallow deer and all these other critters, but once upon a time it was just an open palette, and now it's become really, quite frankly, a hunter's paradise. Oh yeah, he's way down.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, he's nice, eh?
He is just chowing down after the rut, huh?
Yeah.
And we're looking at this thing, it's a 400, 450, whatever it was. It was incredible, just an amazing beast. Oh, look at that, what's coming in? Is that Sika?
Yeah.
It is that Sika.
It's a nice Sika too. Jesus, nice Sika. Heavy.
Talk about black, huh?
Oh, look at him in the creek.
You want to try calling that Sika? You think you can get him up? You got his attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's answering you. Look at that, you got two giants of two different species right there.
He's gonna come right up out of the scrub.
Oh yeah, he's coming out of the scrub. Look at that. Look at that. He's coming, man.
Got the wind. Got the wind.
The old wind trick. Yeah, he's in a good spot there. The fact he doesn't have any hinds with him too.
Yeah.
You know, one set of eyes. It looks to me like you could just get down below and go right over that lip, and he's not going to see it until you're right on top of him.
Pretty good stalk.
We made a stalk down there, and Mark thought maybe. Get up here, go to the right. We get like 60 yards away, come up from behind this thing. I got the crosshairs on him, and it's kaboom.
Yeah.
Game over. Chris, I know it's tough, but I think we can do better. I take my bullets away, man. This temptation is too much. So, hey, that's hunting here in New Zealand, especially at Poronui.
Good work. Nope.
You got lucky, mister. How cool is that? That was fun, man. It's all about the miles.
It's good.
The miles to go before I sleep. And off at a neighboring valley, Steve is completely determined to find and finish a hunt for a wide and wow-inducing Sika.
He's a really nice stag. He's messed up on his right brow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good idea to walk right out here. There he was, just like that.
Well, we've got to be on our game, haven't we? They're not standing around much this morning.
Well, the stags are roaring over there.
Yeah.
We hear you.
There was another really nice one way down over there, but he's too far out, but he took off. I'm sure he's gone now. Oh, there he goes. I've got him now. He's going for it. Oh, he's a nice Sika.
Yeah.
Really nice stag, that guy. He's a bit out of range on us right now. You know, I know there's 2 or 3 really nice stags in there, Steve, so that's what we're after for you. The Sika territorial around here, you can see that guy working this morning. He's just working his territory. We know we can come back to him. So
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him, but let's go see if we can't where those big boys are roaring.
yeah,
See what we can't
let's
do.
go. Good.
This is the way these Sika deer are. They're generally very wary, they're very elusive. We're hunting them in the rut, so like any animal in the rut, they become a little bit more preoccupied. And we actually had the great honor of being able to watch some little baby Sikas being made there for a while, which was a neat thing.
Just admit it all. Tell you, Steve, these stags are getting hard to turn down. He's a beautiful Sika, but again, just like to see a wee bit more width or bow in his antler.
We left him, which was difficult to do, but we thought we could find another.
Your biggest challenge when you come to a place like Poronui is you know there's big stags, you know there's gigantic stags, and then you know there's stags that you can't even fathom.
Holy smokes, beautiful stag.
But it's tough to tell which is which because they all look tremendous.
Got huge trays, beautiful shape, eh? Yeah, I think we can. It's a nice stag. I think we'll probably find another better one.
I would not have passed on in a million years, and yet Mark is going, I know we can do a little bit better.
Let me tell you, only in New Zealand would you pass on an animal like that. Well, we won the game anyway. If we wanted him, we could have had him. Yeah.
It's your lucky day, Mr. Big.
Oh, look at that.
When you get on one of these big stags and you put the crosshairs on them, and it's tough.
That's tough.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. All right, get me out of here.
Okay.
Take my bullets away. Ooh, that was cool. Incomparable New Zealand, land of epic sights and thrilling sounds, where I'm searching for the king of the red stags, while Steve seeks out a double-wide Sika.
Well, we had weather come in as usual. You know, things change everywhere you go, and so with the weather changing and with the rain and the fog, and things kind of quieted down a little bit. A lot of the animals were staying into their coverage. So we went to another area, we walked around, and it was a little bit different. It was more open hillside. And no sooner had we come out of the thick trees.
Hear that one?
Yeah,
I hear him.
He said, let's just kind of ease over and take a look into this open valley and see what's there.
Yeah, just happened to come over a ridge, sort of last opportunity really for the morning's hunt, thinking there wouldn't be much out because we'd got well on in the day, and holy, there's two big Sika there.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Here's a stag. He's a good one, Steve.
Oh yeah.
See him? Beauty. Let's just get onto that stump up there. That'll be a perfect rest. Just stay low.
Wow. It was all I could say was wow. Andrew said, we got to get up here. We got to make this happen. So we did. We hustled over there, slid up there.
He's still there. He's just looking. Yeah, he's turning broadside there. Oh, he's right there, Steve. Nice shot. Just take him whenever.
He had his nose down. He was scenting that other stag. He was very much alert, getting ready to go. Okay, here goes.
Single shot, boom, down he went. Beauty, you've dropped him. Good stuff, Steve. That's what we've been looking for.
Once again, my Savage, 300 Win Mag and 180 grain Federal Premium put an end to that story.
We're just down here, aren't we?
Yeah, he's just right in here.
And let me tell you, I was tickled pink. I walked up there, everything I wanted.
All right.
Look at that, Steve. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty. Magnificent Sika, beautiful white ivory around the top, big heavy beam, good first points, but the second points were outstanding. Yeah, really good.
Boy, he is. He was the king of the roost there, that's for sure. Another wonderful trophy. In fact, I think this one's going to make a life-size mount. I just couldn't have been happier with the way things turned out.
It was a great trophy. The one we're looking for, a little bit more width than the one you'd had previously, so yeah, really happy about that for him.
I love it. Thanks again, buddy. Yeah. I'll be back again and again and again because I'm collecting them all,
With Steve walking on air, it's my turn to see if I can finally locate a big old stag that meets the lofty standards of Mark McGlishan, my uber selective guide. It's getting late in the day and we saw just a stunner of a stag. He
was about 405, 410.
He was up the mountain, it was getting dark, and wow.
Man, it's like a running bush. He doesn't stick around long, does he?
That was where I looked at and said, surely that has to be the one. And Mark's like, yeah, if we can get on him, let's come back here tomorrow, let's see if we can find him. So all night I'm thinking about, of course, this gigantic stag. And you want to get to the next valley then and just peek over and see if he's over there?
Yeah, okay. It's a good idea. I can hear a bit of noise over there, so maybe that's where he is. The next morning, we went back to the similar area where I thought the stag would be.
And we get out in the morning, we're looking around, we didn't see him, checked different areas, saw lots of stags, lots of other critters, just didn't see this one. And then finally we come up over a knoll and there he is, he's got a couple of hinds with him.
Yeah, that's him, Chris.
I'm gonna try to get back over here.
Yeah.
Gotta work over. Yeah, if we get up and around, because I can get just up above him, get a couple hundred yards away. He's not at all spooked. He's got all the signs with him. I'm hunting in New Zealand's North Island with the peerless Poronui Hunting Outfitters, and we're closing in on a truly magnificent red stag. And we get set up, and I'm going prone on this thing, and okay, it's right at 200.
Let's get on his shoulder, wait till he turns.
Yeah, he's got to turn. Come on, Daddy, turn. Okay, here we go. Oh. He's there for a little while, then he's behind cover, then he sort of jogs down, and all I can see at that point is his face. And then I could see the impossible antlers sticking up above. And I'm just waiting for him to clear. It's one of those deals where just take one more step.
So we waited and waited. We waited him out for quite a while.
Is he bedded down there?
No, I mean, he's
looks like he's
standing,
gonna...
Chris. Yeah, we might have to move up a bit just to get a bit of elevation.
You want to go up the hill?
Yeah.
He just wouldn't move, so we got up and just crawled up, got into another vantage, got a much better view. There we go, right there.
That'll be good. That gave us a good view of his shoulder.
Okay, here we go.
That's better, huh? Yeah. There's the whole shoulder. Yeah, just over 200 yards. Perfect.
Here we go. Here we go.
He looks good.
You down? What a beauty, man. That is a stunning stag.
Beautiful stag.
Thank you. Beautiful stag. Man, I'll tell you what, when he came over the hill, whoa, it's just antler, isn't it? Let's go have a look at this guy, man. Whew, that is a beautiful stag, man.
Yeah, he was over the moon. It was an awesome hunt.
You put these federal fusions on them and they don't go anywhere. He should be right over the lip here, huh? Right here, I see antler. Right behind the knoll there. Oh my. Oh my. That is something else, isn't it? Thank you, sir, man. How stunning is that? Good night, look at that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That is phenomenal. What a beautiful, beautiful stag.
Very symmetrical, and every tine was virtually identical. He was just a looker. He looked really nice.
He's totally intact too, isn't he? Talk about beautiful though. I tell you what, when he was just antlers, that big dark background, I thought, take one more step, buddy, one more step. Good stuff, man. That was so much fun. What a playground, man. This is some kind of playground you got here. Yeah. Wow. Perfect, perfect animal to take right there. Good genes everywhere out here, thanks to him. Some kind of morning. Thank you, sir. And I tell you what, when you see an animal that incredible and you make it your own, it's a feeling only a hunter will ever know, but it's so special and so tremendous to fly this far, to see such an incredible place and experience this thing, and then to punctuate it with taking the beast you came all this way to get is pretty dang amazing.